Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be here again because I haven't done a pick a card reading in a couple of days, but if you're here my fan, I'm really sorry for that because it's super hot in here and I had to close the windows so I can talk normally. I don't have to whisper or anything, and to kind of keep the space, comfortable for myself, and this way I can channel the energies. We're gonna be doing a pick a card reading because when you see my face or when you see piles, it's a pick a card reading. Right, so today we're gonna be doing a reading that's going to be about your spiritual powers, your gifts. And I have a list with the points, with the topics we're going to cover throughout the reading, so I make sure I really explore your gift and we don't miss out on anything. We have 4 options, and these will sound a little weird to you, but they're like, consider them channeled codes of activation. So we have 4 options. Option number 1, or group 1, you are East, Celestial Serpent. Option number 2, group 2, you are South, the Sea Rose. Group 3, you are West, the Golden Fox. And group 4, you are North, the Northern Diamond. I'm going to list those in the comment section below with the timestamps, so it's okay, you can read them and pause the video, take your time to see which one really pulls you in. Please focus on your intuition, not on, I don't know, what sounds fancy or something, but really just tune into your intuition. So again, East, Celestial Serpent for pile 1, for pile 2, South, the Sea Rose, for pile 3, West, Golden Fox, and for pile 4, North, Northern Diamond. I don't have prepped piles, you guys, so we're gonna be pulling cards live. As I like to do when I usually show my face, I usually like to pull cards in present time. So let's begin with pile 1. Okay, East, Celestial Serpent. I have a small channeled message on this piece of paper. So your channeled message is, you bring storm and destruction, but everyone lays at your feet because you bring them what they need. So you guys, I'm picking up on strong fiery and air energy. You are someone who, when you enter somebody's life, part of your spiritual gift, part of your soul, how you illuminate others, how others perceive you, how your aura affects them, is that you change their life, you change their perception, you change their ideas, ideologies, and you basically really turn everything upside down, but for the better. So after these experiences, they really want to be your friends because they want to keep that transformative energy that you carry close, because you really bring the best out of them by kind of pushing them to their limit, or being very spontaneous, being very courageous, extroverted. I feel like many of you actually will find people who are more introverted drawn to you, because you could be introverted too, but you are more likely to go out there and explore, and this inspires your friends, so they follow your lead, and they would maybe oftentimes say things such as, I can do that, but so-and-so can, she can, or he can do this, and they inspired me and I did it after this, things like that. So it's a really nice gift. It's part of who you are. These channeled messages, they show a part of who you are, okay? So for your spiritual power, magic. You are magical. Yes, with fire we definitely have magic coming through. So with magic, you have the ability to turn your intentions into creation. You have a really powerful intention. Like when you set intentions, your energy amplifies, you're being even more charged. And you're able to manifest, to pull into your gravity things that you crave, that you desire, that you strive for. Let's see, what is your spiritual power? Ooh, star ancestors. Okay, follow the voice of your soul. Yes, exactly. You are a free spirit, because many of you, you feel like a Pleiadian starseed, or you bring that fairy-like energy. But with the star ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. You don't follow the rules. You don't follow the commands that people give you. You don't follow the system. You wanna break free from it. You wanna walk your own path. You wanna create your own path. And people are inspired by this because you don't do things traditionally, and they feel like if she can do it, or if he can do it, then I can do it too. You inspire them, you give them that belief, that faith in themselves, which is really amazing. It's almost like you lead them towards the future, okay? Which is a power. It's a true spiritual gift. You show them what the future would look like, what all star seeds, light workers, old souls are here to manifest and bring on earth. You show them that, and you inspire them to get on the wagon and come with us on this journey towards 5D. Extremely amazing pile one. I love this. Okay, this one. Mountains, stand your ground. You always do. I feel like that is interesting. We have the pyramids, right, that kind of look like mountains, and then we have mountains. So you stand your ground. You never give up. When you set your intentions to do something, you know you can manifest it. You know you can climb that mountain. You know you can overcome the challenge, because you have these star ancestors behind your back supporting you. They constantly remind you of your mission. It feels like you're constantly reminded of your vision. One of your spiritual powers is that you remember your mission. You remember the vision you had when you incarnated. You remember why you came. Maybe not in details, but intuitively. When you do things, when you do something and you're drawn to something specific, it's because you remember, and you know this is exactly what you're trying to do, and this is exactly what you're trying to build as well. Pile one. What were you? Oh yes, celestial serpents. You have the star ancestors, but what I'm getting is that you only show the tip of the iceberg. People, it's like you show this personality of yours that's very capable, very willing to take on challenges, to do whatever it needs to do to achieve goals and to transform the world. But you could have Aquarius rising or something like that as well. It's quite possible. Or Sagittarius rising is what I'm picking up on as well. But you only show that side of you, and people don't know your roots. They don't know where you're coming from. They don't know what you've been through to become this person, this strong person. Okay, so what is your spiritual power? Some of you also have the gift to connect with ETs, with cosmic beings, which is amazing. You have the gift to remain grounded and channel the information. Yes, this is exactly what I'm getting. I don't even need to pull more cards. You have the gift to stay grounded, rooted, while channeling, so you don't lose yourself, and you can actually translate the information accurately. Because if you detach from this world and you're too out there, you will lose the information. You won't be precise with it, and you won't be translating exactly or even close. You will have these bigger pictures type of messages, and you'll be like, I'm not sure what exactly they meant, but they showed me this and I feel like it's that, but I'm not sure. No, you can be very precise, and that's because you stay rooted. So grounding, excuse me, meditations such as root chakra meditation or something like that would be extremely helpful for you guys. Okay, now, where does your gift come from? Well, I think we already have the answers. You're a starseed, you're an indigo, rainbow, crystal child, a golden child, a diamond child. You carry these light codes, so your gift comes from the stars. Your gift comes from your celestial lineage. It doesn't... I was going to say it doesn't come from the earth, but you're here to develop your gift. It's almost like, yes, you inherited your gift from there, but only here it's that potent. The energy is that potent only on earth. So you came here to develop it, to master your gift. So I want you to honor the fact that you're on earth and you have this mission. Okay. We're gonna pull more cards on what is your spiritual power, where does it come from, and then we're going to go through a channeled ritual or practice that spirit wants you to develop in order to furthermore develop the gift as well. And one of these things is exactly the grounding meditation that I mentioned. Then we're gonna look into how you can use your gift. We'll try to get into details. Okay, what is your spiritual power, pile 1? Celestial Serpent, what is your spiritual power? That's interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So part of your spiritual powers is to be a mirror. Wow. I think that some of you... So first of all, you have the ability to protect yourself and your loved ones. You're very heavily protective. You have the ability to push away negative energies, to push away negative entities. When you connect, it's like your AT guides, your ancestors, they come through and they remove anything that doesn't serve you, anything of a low vibration. They just get rid of it. They don't play. They don't play games. And you don't too. You don't play games. And you don't allow just anything in your field. 8 of Wands, quick communication. I feel like you're very... in the past you held back a lot and it was hard. But this is part of the development. The more you develop this gift, the quicker you're going to download information. The quicker you're going to be able to tap in. Oh my god. He is literally looking at the mountains at the back. This is your ascension. This is you climbing the mountain and reaching the top of your spiritual gifts. In this lifetime, you guys will reach the top, the most pivotal point of your spiritual gifts. Like, you're going to master them to an unimaginable excuse me, level. Yes. I feel like you're also great at decoding symbols is what I'm getting. The 3 of Cups. Again, it looks like a pyramid. Oh my god, you guys have such a strong connection to the pyramids, to Egypt, to star races, and there is this big topic about ascension going on in your life. I feel like everything you do leads you towards ascension. There is no slowing down for you guys. You're constantly transforming yourself, adapting yourself. People feel like they cannot catch up with you, but at the same time it's very inspirational. You're a leader, that's it, period. You are leading, and you are one of the people who are bringing the new 5D world. That's why people lay at your feet as I channel there. And that's not in a way where, you know, they worship you or anything like that. It's not about expressing superiority. It's really about just people, they're in awe. They're in awe of what you have achieved and what you're doing with your life and how you've transformed yourself and how you transformed them. Soul tribe too. I feel like, where does your gift come from? I feel like you guys, when you find your soul tribe, people who will recognize your gift, it will be amplified. It will become stronger. Because I feel like the more people recognize it, the more you show it and you share it, and the more people point it out to you, the more confident you're going to become, the stronger the gift is going to become. And it's part of you needing to connect with humanity. That's part of your soul mission, is what I'm getting. To establish this heart connection with humanity. Four of Wands in reverse. It's not, oh my god. It's not your biological family. No. Your biological family has nothing to do with your gift, by the way. Your gift has everything to do with your spiritual ancestors, and some of these ET ancestors, they are your biological ancestors too, but I'm talking about your human family. Maybe they're not a spiritual or something, but they're not the reason why you have this gift. You have this gift from another family, a family from a different dimension, a family that wants to reunite with you, and they will reunite with you around the age of 40 or 14 for some of you. 14 for some of you, when you were a teenager, you encountered some of your family members from another dimension, but you dismissed it as imagination, you dismissed it as nonsense, and for others who are more close when you were a kid, which I'm picking up on definitely, part of your ascension will be you unlocking your connection to your soul family on the other side, on from another dimension, and it's going to be like a beautiful activation. This is really going to empower you guys. But they wanted to remind you that if you ever struggled with your human parents and human family members, don't waste your energy on that. Your true family loves you very much. Let's get a channeled ritual. How can you amplify? How can you strengthen the gift? How can you amplify and strengthen the gift? For pile 1. Okay. I don't know what this card has to... Why is it in the deck? I'm going to look at it because it could be meaningful, but... Wow. 4 of Cups in reverse. This is about opening up to mediumship. You guys need to... 5 of Wands. Listen, there is an inner conflict here within you, and it stems from fear to encounter something or to see something from the other side. Despite you channeling, you can channel, but there is still this barrier, there is still this fear that's blocking you to furthermore develop it, because you don't want to see something specific, or you're like, when you start to pick up on a specific energy, you're like, no, I'm done. I'm done. But part of your journey is to resolve this inner conflict and to open up. Open up to communication, you guys. Some of you are still closed. Some of you are still closed. With this mountain, that's the challenge. So, I'll try to channel. Okay. Your channeled ritual is a bowl of water. I'm like a professional. A bowl of water. Okay, but I'm serious. A bowl of water in front of you. A small or bigger one, doesn't matter. And then I'm seeing a candle. And then you do this from the candle to the water. And you say, I'm an open vessel. I'm an open vessel. I'm a conduit of light, I'm a conduit of messages, I'm a conduit of information. And you put yourself in a trance by doing that. Why water and fire? These two energies cancel out each other, meaning balance. Okay, you're not going to this is alchemy. You're not going to lose yourself. You're not going to lose the protection, the balance. These two cancel out each other. So this is symbolizing balance in this ritual or this practice. And you could put some rose petals in the water, or essential oils. Just create a nice vibe for you, but do that and put yourself in a trance. And you can even look into the water and almost close your eyes, keep them just slightly open and look into the water, and you might actually see the people or ETs trying to present themselves to you. But especially about mediumship, you guys. Okay, how can you use your gift? How can you use your gift? Five of Cups in reverse. Forget about the people in the past who told you this is nonsense, stop doing this, stop being interested in that, that's not gonna make you money, what are you doing, why are you investing so much of your time in this? Just forget about these people. Their opinion is irrelevant, basically. And I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm getting another thing, but I'm going to mention this later. So we have the Six of Cups in reverse. How can you use your gift? This is not, I feel like when you were a kid, you did a lot of maybe playing games and experimenting with magic, but it was all childish and playful. And now I feel like you're gonna be actually learning about this with this card. That's like the information about the deck, and I don't know why this card is in the deck. I usually take those out, but it came out for a reason. This symbolizes to me learning, actually opening the books and learning about certain things, becoming more educated. When you become more educated, you're gonna become more confident to practice certain rituals. And ritual is not a bad thing, you guys. It's not a devilish blah blah thing. No, ritual is a practice. It's a spiritual thing. We all do it on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, learn more about the things you're interested in, the theory behind it, then apply your intuitive knowledge, mix it together so you feel confident and safe. And another thing that I got for you guys is that I'm losing track of thought. Hold on. With this, I was going to say something about you have the talent to push away, yes, negative energies and people's opinions. Yeah, you have the talent not to care and just do your thing. That's something you learned, but it became a spiritual gift of yours. It's actually a spiritual gift that you kind of reawakened to. You have this inner innate fire and air energy, so you are a rebel. You do what you want to do and you don't give up about people. So you have this ability to just isolate yourself, completely detach, put yourself into trance, ground into Gaia and channel energies from above without getting distracted by people's opinions, by small-minded people who talked you out of certain things. Okay, I hope this resonated. Please let me know, pile one. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new to my channel. Like, share with people who might resonate with my messages. Explore my channel, you guys. I would love it if you do that. All of my information for personal readings is in the description box below, and if you're feeling generous and you're willing to donate, that is always appreciated. The amount is not, it doesn't really matter to me, and even if you're not willing to donate, if you don't feel like right now you're able to do that, I still love you very much, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye. So now let's continue with pile 2. Oh, I'm in such a good mood. Okay, South. South, the sea rose. So your channeled message. Let me get your channeled message out. It's beautiful. You love so deep it consumes you, and you drown the one who holds your heart. You teach them about love. So I repeat, you love so deep it consumes you, and you drown the one who holds your heart. You teach them about love. You have a very deep soul. You have a very strong empathic ability. You have a very transformative emotional body. When people are in your space, they become emotional. They might tear up, they might suddenly get in a nostalgic mood, they want to share their past stuff with you, and you don't know why, or maybe you didn't used to know why, but now you do. And that's because you bring up pain to the surface so they can heal it. Many of you would be great psychologists and artists or therapy artists, like you help children through therapy, or somehow, or maybe you talk to them. I'm also getting like illustration and art. You could do like children's books illustration or something like this. Just creativity. You put a lot of love into it, but also psychology is very, very prominent. But when it comes to art, you put a lot of love into it, and it's healing. It helps people understand what they feel. You also teach people how to express their emotions. You feel like a sacred space for them where they can be themselves and express what they feel. So this is your spiritual power, to be a healer and empath. You make them feel like they're not alone. You make them feel like they can relate to you. Even if you haven't had exactly the same experiences, they kind of feel like they can relate to you. Knight. Be brave and honest. I can't read or speak, Mercury retrograde, but I'm still a happy being, so... So yeah. Oh my god. The pile number 1 had the same synchronicity. We have the sea rose, and we have a rose here. You guys, your empathic abilities blossomed through a very deep connection where you decided to be very honest with yourself. You decided to be very honest with your trauma, with your pain, with your feelings. You spoke gently to yourself. You were honest. You acknowledged, you did not suppress, and you developed this gift to work with people in the same way you worked with yourself. Wow. Some of you have like Pisces rising, Pisces moon, Cancer, Scorpio moon. But you blossom through experiencing emotional roller coasters. This is how you ascend. You go very deep into your feelings. It's almost like you don't know what to do with them. You want to express it through art, through something, through communication, through being honest with the world. Look at him. He has his eyes closed. So you go inward, and suddenly when you come back, you're a different person. You are shining. People want to receive from your healing energy. Some of you could be great SMR artists, by the way, so please consider that if you've ever been interested in it, you would be great. Or massage therapists. Everything including therapy, you would be bomb. So good. Ooh. Shaolin mastered. Be graceful in movement and action. Yes, you empower yourself gracefully. You move very gracefully. You move through obstacles very gracefully. People don't even notice. Maybe for many of you, people don't even know when you go through something. You just don't share it with them. But this doesn't mean you hide it or you suppress it or you feel uncomfortable. You just don't want to be a baggage for them. Because you always feel like you're the one who's supposed to heal them, not the other way around. But yeah, through grace, you mastered yourself. This is very beautiful. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Some of you, I feel like you have explored perhaps different religions or metaphysical aspects, the metaphysical aspects of life and love. You, through poetry or things like that, or maybe paintings, you receive healing information or information about what the artist felt, why did they express it this way. how it healed them, how can I heal myself by observing what they've gone through. It's a very beautiful Neptunian process that you have here, very Piscean process. Some of you have also Virgo moon or Virgo in your 6th house or something like that, and you're the ultimate healers. But you are the ultimate healer, you guys. This is your spiritual gift. Where does it come from? Let's see, where does it come from? I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot for those of you who are curious. Using a different deck for each pile, I guess. Whatever I feel drawn to. But I'm definitely seeing Pisces, you guys. I'm definitely seeing Pisces. Like, I'm seeing fish swimming. Okay. South, the sea rose. Where does your spiritual power come from? Yeah, from the heart. Well, we knew. We know about this already, Spirit. Tell us new news. Something new. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. Quite interesting. Where does your spiritual gift come from? Many of you have turned your spiritual gift maybe into a business, into a career. Oh my god. And Princess of Cups. Look at her. Isn't she someone who is ready to listen to you, for you to share your deepest secret with? This is you. That's you. People can share their deepest secrets with you, guys. I'm gonna take this off. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles. I feel like your gift comes from an equal give and take. I feel like maybe you have a very good friend or someone. It could be just one person, but they show you that they can be what you are for most people in your life. They can be that for you. And this is very rewarding. I feel like this could be a sister, a mother figure, or a best friend. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Where your gift is coming from? Hold on. I'm getting mixed messages. I'm trying to clear out the information. Your mother had the same gift, but she gave up. I feel like your mom gave up on maybe a dream that you inherited and you feel drawn to do the same thing. Maybe to be a therapist, a psychologist, a healer or something. Maybe your mom has the same gift, but she did not invest in it. But your gift stems from what you invest yourself in. Whenever you invest yourself into something, you put a lot of energy in, you just receive more of this. You could be in, I feel like in human design, if you're aware of that, you could be a projector. Yeah, for sure, a projector. Also, I feel like you were not aware of your gift until people started to come to you for advice, and you started to open up and you realized, is this like a personal power? What is this? I think that family members, especially the mother figure here, is not very impressed by what you do or impressed by your gift, because she suppressed it within herself. She suppresses a lot of her emotions. But yeah, your gift also comes from the fact that you had to deal with your own internal self. But you're just naturally tuned into people's feelings. It's just that you weren't aware of it until people started to tell you. And look, we have Pisces. We actually have Pisces here. Nice. So let's see a channeled ritual. A channeled ritual or practice on how to develop your gift. Spend time by the water, like a beach, or a lake or a river. This is gonna be the most recharging thing for you. Channeled ritual or practice on how to develop your gift for pile 2. 3 Three of Cups. Look at that, we have a waterfall. So spending time with friends in nature, going to lakes, going to rivers is going to be very, very healing for you. I feel like also love is a ritual for you guys. You love so deep it consumes you, and you drown the one who holds your heart. You teach them about love. Yes. This is your ritual. When you love someone, when you're in love with somebody, and they return the feelings, and this is how you develop your gifts even more. Because you learn, I'm hearing that you're on a quest to learn unconditional love. So even if you're a little detached from this person, physically wise, you're learning how to love them from afar, how to love them unconditionally, how to support them. You have a lot of relationships that will be teaching you about independency and self-love, putting that back into yourself. So I also think that taking baths is really, really helpful and really recharging. Because we have the medicine guardian, and this always reminds me of Archangel Raphael, I'm going to share something that Archangel Raphael channeled to me like an year ago, and I started to do it. This is made out of, my opaline is here. This is made out of pink salt, Himalayan salt. And Archangel Raphael, I'm sorry you guys, Archangel Raphael said, when you put pink salt, Himalayan salt in water, whether it's a feet bath, a hands bath, like in a bowl of water you put your hands, if there's a Himalayan salt in it, Himalayan salt actually magnetizes the water to attract more light. You channel pure light through the salt, and then the crystals, what they do is that they almost like they transfer this light in many different directions into you, so you charge yourself this way. That's why even when I don't light up a candle, I always keep this with me in my readings, because it channels light. And I even have this like spiraled shell, look at it. That's like a pure channeling of light. Okay, so put a little bit of Himalayan salt in a feet bath, not a bathtub, because I don't want it to get to your intimate zones. I don't know how it will affect them, but in a feet bath or a hands bath, something like that, put Himalayan salt. This is the ritual you need. You just need more light. That's all you need. Light. And sea salt or Himalayan salt is the way to go. Now, how can you use your gift? You could be great Reiki healers as well. The Tower. Wow, how can you use your gift? To transform. And the High Priestess. You make people believe in magic, believe in spirituality. Yeah, you make people believe in energy healing, in the power of rituals, of lighting up candles, of prayer. Ooh, another ritual that I'm getting for you guys is to pray. Yeah, pray you guys. It doesn't need to be in a religious manner. Just make up your own ceremony or practice of prayer, but this is going to be super helpful. And again, look at her, we have water here, and we have the sun shining, water attracting light, exactly what I was talking about. How can you use your gift? You open up people's minds, and it's kind of, they're like mind blown when you talk to them, when you heal them with your words, with your art, with your poetry, with your creativity. They're mind blown. They're like, but how does it work? How does it make sense? And you're like, it doesn't make sense. I just feel it. Okay. This is amazing, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this, you guys, and I hope you resonated. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to book a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box below. I have my Instagram account link. I have my website link where I explain about personals. If you're willing to donate, I would be very appreciative of that. But even if you're not, I still love you and send you lots of positive vibes. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and you haven't. Explore my channel and my other videos to see if you resonate with me. Like and share with your tribe who might resonate with my messages. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. So now, pile 3, let's see what your gifts are, you guys. Give me some time to put the cards in their decks and to shuffle. So pile 3, you are the West Golden Fox. Okay, I like this energy. I like this energy. Teacher, you're teachers and students, but you're teachers, big time. You understand the dynamics of things. You know, to be a teacher, you're supposed to study, and everyone is an internal student and teacher. It's a simultaneous process, but you in this life are supposed to step into your position of a teacher. Wow. Okay, I even forgot the channeled messages. So, goddess of the flowers, of the rivers, of the deers, you made my inner child bask in joy and healed it from the pain. You teach people how to improve their life. I feel like many of you can teach on law of attraction, you can teach on self-love, you could be like a life coach, public speaking. With all of that nature vibe, you gave me just a very expressive energy, and with the golden fox as well. Now let's see what is your spiritual power. Yes, I'm seeing an owl. So infinite wisdom, you guys. You have so much wisdom. I feel like you take a teaching and you transform it and you teach it in your own way, and it's more easily understood by your students. You have a beautiful way to chew information and feed it to these little birds that are ready to know, to consume your information. This is beautiful. You have a great ability to create presentations, to present projects. Like a creative director, you could be that as well. This is amazing. Okay, what is your spiritual power? What is your spiritual power? Pile 3. Guardian angel, you're not alone. You guide people. I feel like you guide them in how to achieve their goals, is what I'm getting, to be honest. Also, you have the ability to read synchronicities really accurately. Angel numbers, words, coded messages. This came up for pile 1 as well. Coded messages, you can read that. The moon, take note of intuitive messages. I feel like many of you have planners, many of you script, many of you can create like planners for productivity or something like this. I don't know why I'm getting that for you, but it's coming in strong. And you also have a strong intuition that's always guiding you. That's another part of your gift. You're constantly, each step you take is guided to lead you towards your success. This is a key word here. Did you see something behind me? Hello. Okay, what is your gift? Ego, see from a higher perspective. Wow. Okay, give me some time. We have a lot of blue, look at that. We have a lot of blue. All 3 of them have blue, white and blue dominant. Yes, the blue color always reminds me of creators and teachers. Many of you are supposed to create like a school. Many of you are supposed to create a class webinars. You have so much knowledge, but the skills you're gonna be that are not necessarily given to you is how to put that knowledge into something tangible so people can receive it. That's the only thing you'll be learning, but you're given the creativity, so you are guided in certain ways to find what skills you actually need to develop. I feel like many of you, with that moon card, for my divine feminines out there, you will create powerful feminine tribes. You remember, you carry Lemurian energy as well, and you will create powerful Lemurian soul tribes. Okay, some of you, I feel like you are twin flame coaches as well, and you guide the divine feminine towards healing and the divine masculine towards emotional opening. I'm going to take the Muse Tarot for you. I feel like for some, the ability to teach comes from your ancestors. I feel like your grandfather especially was a teacher, or on your father's side, or the males in your lineage were teachers. You're very balanced. You have both masculine and feminine energies. Oh, and another thing you have as a gift, you can heal the inner child in people. And this is exactly the moon, the feminine. This ego represents the masculine, and then you have the Holy Trinity here. The feminine, the masculine, and the child. You can heal the inner child. You could deal with a lot of females who are divorced or single parents as well. If you're a coach, if you're a life coach. What is your spiritual power? You can sense when something is going to be successful and something isn't going to work out. What is your spiritual power? Pile 3. The golden fox. I don't know, you just feel very crafty to me and very dreamy. Dreamy, but not dreamy, actually thinking. You're constantly analyzing information, you're processing. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Look at that. In reverse. You're helping definitely couples or single parents or people who are trying to discover self-love. They're trying to love their inner child. They're trying to become independent. People who are not satisfied with their life and with the opportunities they get. You're big on gratitude, and if you're not, your spirit guides are big on gratitude, so they suggest that you do like gratitude lists or something. Also, the Magician and the Three of Cups in reverse. This is interesting. Okay, so a ritual or a practice. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. A ritual or a practice you can do to develop your gift is to manifest with the moon phases, obviously with the moon card. And we have it again. Look at that, the moon phases with the Three of Cups. But this one came out in reverse. So manifest with the moon phases and you're going to achieve whatever you need, to whatever you want. Oh, wow, some of you have the ability to sing. Your voice is powerful. I feel like you can speak things into existence. I feel like you have a very powerful throat chakra. In very powerful solar plexus, very powerful sense of identity. Maybe your south node is in the in your first house. That's possible. Where does your gift come from? Source, the divine. There's no explanation for it. There isn't a particular place or someone or you didn't inherit it or anything like that. I think, yes, I think it's from ancestors, in the sense of you teaching and all of this, but your manifestation ability, because I also think you have this very powerful ability to manifest. This is coming from source. This is not coming from anywhere. This is not like a karmic blessing. This is not from your ancestors or anything like this. This is pure source energy, because I feel like many of you are blue rays. If you don't know what this is, please Google it. It's gonna give you a lot of perspective. We have so much blue. Look at you, even your tarot cards. We have so much blue. You're like a blue ray, and blue rays are all about creating, building, constructing. So architecture and sacred geometry are also things you could be interested in, and that will furthermore develop your ability to manifest and to visualize things. You have a great this great ability to visualize as well things into existence. So use a vision board. Also, I said you're very crafty. I feel like you guys can make something out of nothing. Even when you feel like you don't have what you need, you transform this energy. Wow, you have the ability to transform the energy of lack. That's why you're the goddess of flowers, of the rivers, of the tears. Nature creates something out of nothing. You see a soil, and after 100 years or 1 century, you see full-grown trees. Where did those come from, right? Nature has this magic to create something out of nothing. We don't know where all of this came from. I mean, you could explain it with science, but to us it's magical how a flower grows in the span of a couple of days. So you have the ability to transform the energy of lack within yourself and within other people, especially if you had a childhood where you weren't as rich, as prosperous, abundant. And you can also work with people who come from poor families. You can help them transform this energy through the power of gratitude, through the power of manifesting with the moon cycles, through the power of scripting, visualization, and law of attraction. Very, very strong law of attraction abilities. How can you use your gift? I'm hearing you have either a grandfather or a grandmother that you were very close to, and they were kind of magical to you. They are guiding you. They are your guardian angel. How can you use your gift? Let's get some more messages. Oh, four of swords. And the Ace of Wands, it came out in reverse, but I don't feel like it. Intuitively, I'm getting upright. What did I say? You receive, you channel these ideas, you channel this information, and then you project it. And this behind her, really to me, it looks like presentations, classes, like everyone in the room is quiet, everything is dark, and the projector is on you, and you teach. Use all of your experiences to inspire people. Oh yes, okay, that's it. you can soothe people. You can really calm down their fears. You can calm them down when their inner child is anxious. When these inner child issues come to the surface, you can sense it and you can calm them down. You can reassure them that everything is going to be okay. Everything is aligned. Everything is in divine timing, and you can inspire them to be creative themselves. Some of you are mastering skills and you're going to be teaching those skills. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay, we have the Tower in reverse, the Strength card, and the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Inspirations. Yes, you have the power, the strength to build something out of nothing. When people are falling apart, you pick them up. When people are falling apart, when their life is crumbling down, when your life is crumbling down, you pick yourself up. Spirit picks you up. You're never alone. And when things crumble down, you have this phoenix rising factor about yourself. When things crumble down under your feet, you know that was divinely guided. That was divinely guided. You're very, very tapped in the sense of you trust and you have deep faith. Hold on. Again, look at that lion. Look at the light coming out of its mouth. Do you see it? This is you guys speaking things into existence. You have this ability. Use it. When you raise your voice, when you state what you want, when you declare something in front of an audience, or when you make a promise, the whole universe co-inspires for you to manifest the thing you want to. You celebrate people's success, and that's why you're going to be successful. You're not jealous. You're not anything of that, because you do your own thing. You're so focused. That's part of your power. You see things from a higher perspective. Even if someone looks as if they have it better than you, you still don't give up, and you don't say, oh, I wish they were in my shoes or something. No, you're happy for them. You celebrate their success, and that's why the universe will celebrate yours. Okay, very powerful message. Let me see what else I'm getting. You have the ability to cope with any situation. You have the ability to transform any situation. I'm really seeing from rags to riches, like this type of energy. From nothing to all, to everything. You're winning the race because you're not competing. There's a very low-key sense of competition within you. Very low-key, but that's normal, right? That's normal, but it's more of a competition with yourself. With how far can I go with this situation? Wear blue crystals or something like that. Something like my, I don't even know, this thing on my necklace. I forgot what this crystal was, but wear something like this. It looks like lapis lazuli, but I'm not sure. Blue crystals will really unlock even furthermore your throat chakra, but you have a very powerful throat chakra. I hope you resonated, you guys. This is really all I'm getting. So I hope you resonated. Please let me know if you did. Oh, another thing. You can do great in the big city. You can deal with the hustle and bustle and the stress. You have this mental capacity and ability. Okay? So comment in the section below so I can connect with you. I want to hear about your experience with the reading. Share with someone who might resonate with my messages. For the personal readings, all of my information is in the description box below. I also have my Instagram account. Make sure to check me out. I post deep card readings, clairvoyant messages, and all of that good stuff. If you wanna if you want to donate to my channel to support my deck collections, your donations always go into new decks, so we can bring fresh energies into the readings. Please feel free to do so. I have my PayPal link. And yeah, subscribe if you're new and if you haven't done that yet. And make sure to explore my channel and my other pick card readings. So let's get with pile 4. Hello pile 4, welcome. Northern Diamond. Your channeled message is right here, you guys, but I'm just going to shuffle the cards, maybe pre-channel something for you. Witchcraft is coming up for some reason. Witchcraft, dancing, brujas. I'm hearing brujas. Ooh. Okay. You give me hope, you inspire me, you lead by example. Shine your light, radiant one, wherever your heart takes you to go. So, again, you give me hope, you inspire me, you lead by example. Shine your light, radiant one, wherever your heart takes you to go. You illuminate the path of others. You feel like a very powerful witch, a spiritualist, excuse me. You have a strong heart, unbeatable heart, unbreakable heart. And I was thinking about your ancestors and look what came out. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. You know what you're doing? You're moving out of poverty consciousness. And this is kind of similar to pile 3, but there will be differences, I'm sure. Because you come from past lives wise, you come from royalty. Current lifetime, poverty. And you decided to reincarnate to bring your energies of expecting wealth and manifesting wealth into a lineage that was used to poverty. I feel like you want to change things for your generation, is what I'm getting. You have a very powerful mission. You want to change things for your generation, and I'm getting red-skinned ancestors. So ancestors from the Native American tribes, and also ancestors from Antarctica. Is this what it's called in English? The Antarctic continent, the north node on the planet, I believe. I suck at geography, but I'm trying my best. But yeah, those tribes that literally live in houses made of ice. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right, and we have a Native American. Yes. Native Americans from North America. What is your spiritual power? Wise one, grow within your current situation. Yes, exactly what I said. You came with your almost like blueprint, your soul, your aura from this lineage of royalty, and you came to introduce that energy into a lineage that's used to poverty. So many of you were shamans in past lives. You were very highly placed, highly positioned in your group, in your soul group. You were regarded as very wise people, very knowledgeable. So for those of you who come from royalty that's not part of the tribes, you were still very knowledgeable, very wise rulers. Hunter, wow. Track down your fears and desires. Yes. You came kind of to prove yourself that you can do it in any environment. I feel like in the past, in past lives especially, This could trigger memories for some of you. You were told you did it because you were born with a silver spoon or something, and you decided to come in this life to prove yourself that the environment doesn't matter, the spirit matters. You have, wow, oh my god, I just realized. You give me hope, you inspire me, you lead by example, shine your light, radiant one, wherever your heart takes you to go. And with these two, your spiritual power is that you can deal with very heavy shadow work. Wow, you guys. You can deal with heavy shadow work and you come out of it wise as fuck. I'm hearing some of you have the ability, and this will sound a little weird, but have the ability to find your way out of a forest, out of the woods. You have like an internal compass, an internal map, always, wherever you are. You can never get lost. Oh my god. Okay. You have warrior, the shadow work I talked about. Be fearless and stand strong. Track down your fears and desires with the hunter. And guess what we have? Heart guardian. Love yourself. Love and let yourself be loved. What did I say? You have a very, very, very strong heart chakra. I feel like relationships, they cannot take you down, maybe for a while, but you always land on your feet. You're like a cat. You always land on your feet. Very strong heart chakra, you guys. Very similar with pile 3. I don't know, maybe you want to check this one out as well. Some of the messages will resonate, but you are more spiritual than pile 3. So I'm not going to compare you. You're more spiritual. You're more into you guys are very much into witchcraft, into shamanism, into herbal practices, into rituals with flowers or something. But you have this internal warrior. You have a lion heart, a lioness heart. You have you're a warrior at heart. You fight to keep the peace. You fight to protect wisdom. You fight to protect your tribe. You're the ultimate protectors, and that's why you can deal with so much shadow work. You protect the collective consciousness. You dive into the collective subconscious where nobody dares to go. You dive in there. You dive into that depth. So some of you could have strong Sagittarian placements, Piscean, Aquarian, or Scorpio placements. Not so much Aquarius, but Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius. That's all that comes to mind, to be honest. Wow, your gift is to illuminate the shadow by giving it love. You have this ability to love wherever you hold pain. You love that aspect of yourself. Wherever someone holds pain, you love that aspect of them. And you heal them, and you heal yourself, and you heal the collective. You give me... I'm reading this again because I feel like it's so on point. You give me hope. You inspire me. You lead by example. You're the wise one. You lead the tribe because you've been through that. Shine your light, radiant one, wherever your heart takes you to go. And your heart takes you. I feel like many of you attract broken people because you want to fix them. That's like your soul calling. Some of you have like a north node in your 11th house, in your 6th house. In your 4th house as well. I'm trying to pick a deck. Yes, it's gonna be this one because I'm feeling this ancient shamanistic vibe. So the Tarot of Marseille is the perfect one for you guys. Where did you inherit your gift from? Your ancestors, period. Your ancestors and all of these past lives. For you guys, it's past life experiences. You've had many past lives. I feel like if you ever experience pains in the heart, this is from a past life. You were literally stabbed in the heart and that's how you died. But you died for love is what I'm getting. Wow, some of you sacrificed yourselves for love. Wow. Okay, where did you inherit that gift of yours? Where does it come from? Some of you feel like a twin flame, you guys. You give me strong twin flame vibes. You're on a twin flame journey for many of you. The sun. Okay, the sun, your legacy. What else is the sun? Your solar plexus, your identity. It's just who you are. Yes, I told you. It's just who you are. You're a warrior at heart. That's it. The Justice card. Karma from past lives, that these lessons show themselves in the form of blessings and gifts. Everything you've been through, every karmic lesson you learned, it will show itself as a blessing and gift. You may have great placements between your Jupiter, your 8th house, and your North Node. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you don't follow tradition. You have a strong sense of justice, you have a strong sense of purpose, but you don't follow tradition. You don't obey religions, and I feel like even in your past lives you never obeyed the authorities because you were the authority, and even if you weren't, you never obeyed the authorities and you did what you wanted to do, and that's why now you're so fearless. It's like, I've been through so many things, there is nothing to fear on this planet. Wow, powerful. Okay, channeled ritual for you. Let's see. Channeled ritual or spiritual practice that you can do to furthermore develop your gift. Only major arcanas. This is crazy. We have the moon. We have the moon. In the nighttime, meditate, journal, connect with the moon. And it's funny because we have the sun and the moon. I want you to do day-night ritual. So in the night, before you go to sleep, maybe say, I'm going to purify myself from this and this and this and this. And in the morning, say, I freed myself from, and list the same things you listed in the night, the things you would purify from. This is how you're going to clear a lot of past lives karma. And that's another part of your spiritual power. You can really transform karmic depths and energies from past lives, especially including love, connections, heart stuff, heart chakra stuff. What did I say? You illuminate the subconscious. You illuminate the subconscious, you guys. You're amazing. This is amazing. How can you use your gift? You are able to do like collective meditations and really work through so much for the collective. You have the power to manifest on a collective scale, and you also have the power to read timelines. What is the next thing that's going to happen? I'm hearing predictive ability. You have the prophecy, the ability of prophecy. Only major arcanas. The devil. How can you use your gift? Let me clarify the devil. But I feel like, ooh. Some of you will experience a very deep love connection. Someone that you cannot get out of your freaking head. You don't know what it is. You can't put your fingers on it. it's, you know, it's not a twin flame because there will be another person who will be your twin, but there is someone who is like a karmic, but there is always something there. It's very, very deep. You casted a spell on this person, a love spell, and now you're paying the karmic debt. I'm sorry to say this to you. Or if you have so many, it could be vice versa since it's a general reading. If you have a lot of admirers or people obsessing over you, I feel like, yeah, that's also a thing. I feel like for one group of you, it's what I just explained, and for the other, you have people obsessing over you, or both. And this is because you did like love magic and spells, or people did love magic on you in past lives, and now karma is balancing out. But you're here, you're really going to break from this bond that's like based on a spell, and it's like a karmic debt that you need to pay. You're going to break free because you're not going to allow it to weight you down, and you're not going to allow it to hold you back from your goals and dreams. How can you use your gift? Oh my god. Some of you, especially if you're into witchcraft, with candle magic or some sort of spells and magic, you can unbind people. You can cut energetic cords. You can remove spells and all of that. So that's very powerful. The Three of Swords. Yes. Oh my god. This is some hard stuff happening here. Someone literally is playing with you and someone else's heart. Someone is doing magic here, love magic. You have the ability to remove it, you have the ability to place it upon someone, but there will be karma for this. There will be karmic consequences. So please be careful how you practice your magic, okay? I feel like because you deal with so much shadow, sometimes you could lose yourself a little bit. Yes, you are made of light, for sure. You are light, you radiate it, you illuminate the shadows, but sometimes, especially when it's the matters of the heart, you could get a little bit tempted. So please be careful with that, okay? Okay, you guys, what else should we tap into? I'm going to pull a couple of more cards because I see that we still have a little bit more time, and see what comes up. The King of Cups in reverse. Again, wow, there's so much love magic here. What is going on? Hold on. And the Hermit. And the Page of Cups. You guys, you're magnetizing someone towards you. I'm telling you, you have a secret admirer, for sure. You have many secret admirers. You have this charm. This is your part of your magic, is to, you almost hypnotize people with your eyes. You're very hypnotic. You make them fall in love instantly. How can you use your gift to navigate your life in such a way to reach mastery and success, like financial abundance? I know that this might sound to some of you a little bit vain, but actually it's part of your purpose to show your ancestral, your lineage right now, your biological parents and lineage, that you can achieve financial abundance in the circumstances you're in with the things you desire to do. That's your karma, and you're going to receive a lot of support, a lot of admirers, a lot of people wanting to help you out, and that's pure magic, okay? But again, cast spelling is another spiritual power that you possess, okay? I hope you resonated with the reading. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to connect with me, I have all of my information for personal readings. I have my Instagram account linked in the description box below. I also have my PayPal if you're willing to donate. Your donations go into my deck collection, so yeah, explore my videos if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet, if you're new to the channel, and make sure to like and share with people who might resonate with my messages, okay? Thank you so much for watching, beautiful, beautiful souls. I'll see you next time in another one of my videos. I stumbled upon my words. Every time I close out the video, I stumble upon my words. It's not Mercury, it's just me, it's just Jules. Okay, so I love you a lot, sending you positive vibes. Bye.